soup. It's still quite warm from earlier, so it should be alright to drink now. Oh, that is really smooth and creamy and really yummy, I have to say. Oh, that's really good. So I'm really looking forward to my dinner. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you're new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make my delicious slow cooker vegan leek and potato soup. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make a really delicious vegan slow cooker potato and leek soup. Now this recipe is really easy to do and it only uses a few ingredients. In fact, you could probably use some leftover food in your fridge or your cupboards. That's how easy it is. So for this recipe you are going to need one leek that has been just sliced basically, and I do use the green part of the leek as well. The green part is probably the best part for you. So I've just sliced it into like 1 centimetre pieces, I'd say, and I'm just going to put that into the base of the slow cooker. And then I'm also going to add in some potatoes, obviously. So I have about, I think it's about 800 grams of King Edward potatoes. King Edwards apparently are the best potatoes for cooking in the slow cooker. I actually thought it was Marius Piper's, but King Edwards are apparently the best ones for cooking in the slow cooker. And also they're the best ones for making a potato and leek soup. My King Edward potatoes were very small, so I've just simply sliced them in half. It doesn't really matter how big or small the pieces are, as long as that you can just throw this in and not really care too much, because we're going to blend it up at the end. So, and I also have cut up about 200 grams, I'd say, of a butternut squash as well, and I've just cut that into chunks as well. And then I also have 1 large carrot that I've cut up as well. The carrot and the butternut squash are just to add a bit of sweetness to the soup. So I'm just going to throw all of these vegetables into the pot, and then I have a confession to make. I'm not actually a vegan and I don't have any vegetable stock in the house at the moment, so I am actually using bone broth for this recipe. If you aren't a vegan, or if you aren't serving this recipe to vegans, then you can always use chicken stock or bone broth. So I'm just going to add about 800 mils of bone broth. I think in the original recipe, I think I said like 800 to a kilo of potatoes, and then probably about a litre of stock. But it's just Ted, Howard and myself having this dinner this evening, so I'm just sort of cutting it slightly. Ted does like potato and leek soup, so I have done a little bit extra for him. So I'm just sort of cutting the ingredients slightly. Ted is 9, so his stomach is getting slightly bigger now, so he can take more food. So I always make a little bit more than half a portion. And I've got to go and get a spoon. I have grabbed myself a spoon, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some salt and pepper to this dish. So salt and pepper to your taste. If you like a lot more than us, then please add it. If you don't like any at all, then don't add it. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper as well. My son, he's okay on spice, but he doesn't like it too spicy, so I only add little bits of pepper and other spices. But he does quite like herbs, so I'm going to add in a big teaspoon of dried mixed herbs to this as well. And then I'm going to stir all of these ingredients together. And I've left my slow cooker lid somewhere. I'm not sure where that's gone, so I've just got to go and find my slow cooker lid. I have grabbed my slow cooker lid. I found it by the dishwasher. I've no idea what it was doing there, but anyway, it's not going in the dishwasher, so it's going on the slow cooker pot. Before I put it onto the pot, I just want to say that if you like videos like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And also, if you have enjoyed this video, then please feel free to give it a big thumbs up, because everything like that really helps me out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid onto the pot, and I'm going to turn this on to high for 4 hours, but if you wanted it to cook for longer, then you could put it on to low for 8 hours. The soup has been cooking for a good 4 hours now, and the potatoes are lovely and soft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the slow cooker off and just put the lid on sideways so I can let some of the steam out, and I'm going to leave this to cool, and then I'm going to blend all of the ingredients together. I have left the soup to cool for a good half an hour, and I have got my blender ready here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ladle the soup into the blender, and then I'm going to blend all of these ingredients together. So tonight I was thinking my husband and son could have this with cheesy bread, and I'm going to have some chickpea flour wraps with it. But yes, so as I said, I'm just going to continue to ladle all of this in here. I did get a spare jug as well, just in case that I needed to do it in 2 parts, but I think I'm going to be fine like this. So I'm literally just going to tip this in, because I don't think I can get the rest of it in without tipping it up. There we go. And I've got a normal big spoon here to scoop out the leftovers in the bottom. I'm going to put this onto the blender, and as I said, I'm going to blend this until everything is smooth. All of the ingredients together until they are smooth. Now I'm just simply going to pour them back into the slow cooker pot like so, and I'm going to scrape out the blender as well. It smells so good, I have to say. It does smell absolutely delicious. And as I said earlier, I'm going to be having these with some chickpea flour wraps, and the recipe for my chickpea flour wraps I will link in the description box below. But before I put it on excuse me, sorry. Before I put it on a low heat just to warm through it a little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try a little bit of this. So I'm going to go and grab myself a bowl and a spoon. Grab myself a bowl, and I'm just going to put some of the soup into the bowl. As I said, it smells delicious. Well, that smells really nice. And I'm just going to try a little bit of the soup. It's still quite warm from earlier, so it should be alright to drink now. Oh, that is really smooth and creamy and really yummy, I have to say. Oh, that's really good. So I'm really looking forward to my dinner later on. That's how you make my delicious slow cooker leek and potato soup, and the recipe for this I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be having this for our dinner this evening, and it smells and tastes so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.